Today we have split 3 here from Brands Hatch, week 11 of the Clio SoF season. Welcome, and the good thing, as we talked about it in the split 2 race, that Brands Hatch and the Clio SoF have such a rich history, is that we can talk about the previous result. Last season we were here, we also had 3 splits, and Matt Strickland won in front of Sebastian Müller, who is in this race as well, so maybe another podium, who knows. Jordan Cow in P3, Adam Brockton and Kieran Kumsky as well in the top 5. So yeah, Müller, can he get 2 podiums here in a row? Where did he qualify? Let's find out together, shall we? Let's take a look at the starting grid. James Turkington, Florian Lachner and Adam Martindale are our top 3 for split 3. Brands Hatch, we are racing. Oh, good start by Florian Lachner. I hope it was no jump start. The 1 second, less than a second, we saw his car. He was rapid. I really hope he did not jump there. Oh, Liam Roberts! This doesn't look good. Big damage on his car, not the way you want to start a race. Probably will head to the pit as a result of that. As usual, we will take a look afterwards and take a look at the start, this time from Liam's perspective. Jordan Clifford and Dirk Herzog, aggressive. He takes 2 cars there at once as a result. That shiny yellow and black car. Nice one. So yeah, James Turkington survived. Florian Lachner not in the pits, so I assume his start was fine. But like I said, that one moment the camera jumped to him, I was like, ooh, did he jump start? Someone went wide in the back. I have not seen who it was. I also saw flashing lights, but I think it was Rob Blay. And yeah, there's the fight. Richard Seal being chased by 2 Orpington drivers. Nathan Mead and Toby Keel. Stop Go Racing versus the Buff Orpingtons. Turkington is leading and he's extending his lead. 0.9 seconds to Florian Lachner, and then Adam Martindale 0.2 seconds behind him. Oh, gravel and contact! That was Nathan Mead. Oh, this does not look good indeed. Oh. Sorry for the bad pun of words. Mead indeed. I apologize for that. He jumps back to the pits. As a result, we will take a look afterwards what truly has happened there. So 2 cars in the pits, or that are or were in the pits, either or. So 14 cars that survived. Lachner and Martindale side by side. End of lap 3 for position 2. Adam Martindale to the inside, Sir gets past, nice. But don't celebrate too soon, maybe Florian has a way to get his position back. Sebastian Müller in P4, I mentioned him in the opening last season, he was in P2 for split 3. Top 5 again for the moment. And behind him are Gareth Winslet and Chris Forrester, the Team LOA guys. Clifford chasing Dirk Herzog for P7. There's a bit of a gap to P6, 1.7 seconds. One of the larger gaps in the field. There's the 1.3 to Martindale, of course, and the 3.3 between Toby Kiel and Rob Blake. Lachner. He was better out of turn 1. Can he get his position back? Yes, he can. Good job. And also Jordan Clifford. I mentioned it in the top split track description. You can set up an overtake for turn 2 out of turn 1, and we just saw a prime example for that. Good for James Turkington, who is now 2 seconds in the lead. Cliffords. Herzog behind them, Richard Searle and Toby Kiel. Martindale. Can he get P2 back? Also, look at the train that is forming. Martindale. Okay, it works. I was just watching for a moment because I thought maybe there was a chance for shenanigans. But he sticks behind, stays in P3. So far, so good. Richard Searle gets past Toby Kiel again. Remember early on he was in front of 2 Orpingtons. One is in the pits, the other one is now back behind him. Lachner and Martindale. Chased by Müller and Winslade. Nice group of 4 cars. We saw James Turkington there in the lead. He has everything under control. Little slide there by Sebastian Müller in the background. This is an opportunity for Gareth Winslade. We don't see it because we focus on Adam Martindale. And yeah, Gareth is through, it seems. Maybe if we get the cutback in terms of camera to an outside shot. Yes, no, okay, no. I understand, but Gareth Winslade took the advantage of the mistake from Sebastian Müller and is now in P4. James Turkington made a bit of a mistake. He was 2.3 seconds in the lead. Now only 1.8. Still more than enough. But the lead has shrunk a bit. Martindale. Ooh, losing the car. Ooh, almost collecting Lachner. But thankfully Martindale slowed down as a result. Or maybe he additionally decided to slow down to not collect Florian Lachner. Also an option. Toby Kiel and Richard Searle, they are still fighting like they have done so the entire race basically. Now there's a bit of a gap between them though. So maybe Richard Searle is safe now. Sebastian Müller wants P4 back, excuse me, side by side into turn 1. Oh, nice, I like it. But now he lifts off after this and stays in P5. But we like to see that here at the Clio Cup. Moments like this, take a look at the gap between P1 and P2. It's down to 1 second. It was over 2 seconds at one point. Müller, Winslade, still fighting. Now Müller in the LOA set. Oh, goes a bit wide. Don't think that there was an intentional choice of a different line, but so far so good. By now, both of them, Winslade and Müller, have driven more than enough Clio SoF races. So they are experienced, they fought against each other, I think, as well in the past. And now Good racing from the two of them. We see Alan Olsen in P13 behind Rob Palmer. Alan maybe an overtake opportunity. No, stays behind, too far away, doesn't want to dive. Probably the smart choice from Alan here. Bit of a better exit though out of turn 3. So maybe there's a chance for P12. I'm looking at that gap between P1 and 2. It's stabilized now around 1 second. Back to Ellen, okay. Her and Rob Palmer side by side. Heading to turn 1 soon after. Behind them Jan Lear. Let's see who stays in P12 after the corner. We take a look at the timetable. It looks like Ellen is in P12. Yes, she is. Adam Martindale still behind Lachner. What has changed is there's a huge gap between 3 and 4. 4 seconds. That big group of 4 cars chasing Turkington is down to 2. Toby Keel and Richard Seal still behind. The gap has shrunk down again after it extended a bit. Adam Martindale, Florian Lachner side by side. Now they collide! Oh no! And Lachner hits the barrier. Oh no. This man is unlucky lately. Another car goes wide. Herzog. Oh no. Oh no. Kids, relax. Don't break out into chaos. It was a good battle between him and Adam Martindale. And it looked like an unfortunate incident. I mean, we take a look at it afterwards. Ellen goes wide there. But man, I feel for Florian. I feel for him. Which is why sorry for the international audience. Hey Flo. Läuft echt mies grad, aber ich versteh's. Kopf hoch. And with that, back to the international side of things. Forrester. And now suddenly, Team LOA in P2 and 4. Müller! No longer P2 and 4. For Team LOA, and he waits. Split 3, it was good racing and then it broke down. One incident led to another. I still wouldn't call us. I mean, we have seen the most things only from one angle. There was my headset, I apologize. So if the sound is a bit scuffed for the last few seconds, sorry. What did I want to say? Yeah, from the one angle we saw from all those incidents, I wouldn't call any of them dirty, but I take a look afterwards, and maybe our decision changes when we see it from other perspectives. Less than 3 minutes, and suddenly James, the big winner out of all of this is James Turkington. He was a second in front of P2. The gap shrunk, and now it extended to over 5 seconds. So, James Turkington, it is your race to lose. Forrester, how damaged is the car, if it is damaged at all? I mean, it probably is. We can see the front is a bit dented, but in terms of drivability, this looks not so stable. And Alan gets past as well. Yes, it looks like it. P10. Starting from P16 would be not a bad result. Sure, a lot of things have happened, but P10 is a P10 if she can bring it home. Herzog. P7 for him. And Forrester still fighting. Wants to get back into the top 10. I wonder if that slide in turn 1 was a driver mistake or a follow-up of the damage of the car. Let's see. Ellen, that was too late. That was too late. And Forrester is through. That was too late of a breaking point. Losing 1 position as a result. Richard Seal flashing his lights. Don't know why. Maybe there was a bit of contact. Dear Herzog, he likes to attack in turn 5. He likes to attack in turn 5. This is Jan Lear and Rob Palmer. This is for P12. 40 seconds on the clock. We are on lap 17. Where is our leader? Okay, we get 18 laps in this race as well. Richard Seal and Toby Keel. Good racing from them all race long. I have to say. They have battled and overtaken each other multiple times by now. But so far from everything we have seen, great battle. Martindale, P3, chasing Gareth Winslade. Final lap of the race. How much? Oh, there's a car in the gravel. This is James Turkington. Oh, it doesn't get spicy there at the end for the victory. Is Gareth Winslade win his first SoF race? I think he never won one before. James Turkington, I said it. It's your race to lose. And I did not expect that your 6-second gap shrinks down to 0.3 seconds. But he's almost done. He basically has to survive the final turn. I'm looking too far away. And Turkington saves his victory. But, whew, that was a close one at the end. Did not expect this. Gareth Winslade. And oh, what happened there in the back? What happened there in the back to who is it? This is Jordan Clifford. What happened there? All I noticed was a car going into the wall. Ay. Hey! This has not happened in a long time. A replay that ends prematurely. We hadn't had that in a while, didn't we? So, no result screen sadly, so let's take a look. Turkington, Winslade, Martindale, Müller, Herzog, Keel, Seal, Blake, Clifford, and Chris Forrester, the top 10. Alan Olsen, Jan Lear, Rob Palmer, Liam Roberts, Florian Lachner, and Nathan Mead. Remember, when you send me the replay, maybe get 1 or 2 minutes, or 2 or 3 minutes of the post race so everyone can finish. Not a problem, not a problem. Thank you for the replay. That is the most important thing. And now let's jump to the standings. Back at the standings, and now let's find our split. 3 participants. First, who is the highest ranked one? We have so far Toby Keel, P18. Yeah, that's him. Gareth Winslade makes a nice jump as well. 5 positions. Florian Lachner, P22. But man, so unlucky. I really feel for him. Sebastian Müller, P24. We saw a few split 3 drivers that by sheer consistency and being there every single week are able to put themselves into positions other drivers that may be quote unquote faster or better, whatever you want to call it, they rank behind them simply because they are there so often, are an important part of the Clio SoF. Now let's take a few more Looks, Martindale, Roberts, I see Nathan Mead, Richard Seal, Chris Forrester. So yeah, there's a lot of them up there. There's a lot of them. Yeah, like I said, being there every single week helps. And now let's take a look at the Split 3 standings, and would you look at this. We have someone leading the Split 3 championship who has never won a Split 3 race. Gareth Winslade is in the lead thanks to his 3-second place. I mean, there's a bit of a gap, so he has been here 5 times in the Split 3 race. This helps. But man, second in Oschersleben, second in Imola, second in Brands Hatch. Consistency is key. And same talk we had yesterday in Split 2. Who is still in contention, theoretically? 96, this means 66, so everyone in the top 6 has a mathematical chance, but we can... oh no, this is Adam Martindale, not Martindale. Why do you have to have the same freaking name? Yeah, he is still... I mean, the chances are slim, but he's within 30 points, so if Gareth Winslade gets into Split 2 next week, and Adam Martindale is in Split 3 and he wins the race, never know. You never know. Just put it Adam Martindale as an example there. So yeah, this was Split 3. Let's take a look at a few replays from the race, and then tomorrow we have one more race here out of Brands Hatch. Split 4. I'm excited. See you tomorrow.